Today we're going to be trying to answer a very important question, probably the most important philosophical question of our time. See, security breaches marketing has been, not the best. I mean, we've gotten some teasers, and we finally got a trailer. But after that, it was just silence like it had been before. See, we've gotten very little actual footage of the game. Any teasers we have gotten are just illustrations, art pieces, which is cool, but like, where's the actual gameplay? And the trailer showed some models from the game, and that was all cool, but now silence again. In fact, more silence than we've probably had before the trailer came out. And I trust Steel Wool, and I trust Scott, but the question remains, when is Security Breach coming out, man? I mean, ever since it was announced at the PlayStation 5 launch live stream event thing, which, by the way, is quite impressive for an indie game to be on the PlayStation 5's launch lineup. But the question is, will it actually be available at launch? Because we just haven't gotten any word, and launch is only a month away, November 12th, I believe. Which means we still haven't gotten an actual trailer, an actual look at the gameplay, and we only have a month to get these things. So, when is it coming out? Is it going to be a launch title? See, there was another YouTube channel who asked Steel Wool about this a little while ago. His name is Bill's channel. I've never been a fan of Bill. I always found his channel seemed a little bit sketchy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But apparently he contacted Steel Wool, and they said that there is no way it's going to be released November 12th, which raises a problem because I can't tell if they're being sarcastic or not. I mean, it's not like we actually got word from Steel Wool. We just heard him say what they told him. So, are they being sarcastic? Are they telling the truth? By the looks of things, it looks like they are, but if so, when is Security Breach coming out? The only other release date that kind of makes sense to me, it would be around Christmas time. Because having it right in between the PlayStation 5's launch and Christmas wouldn't make any sense. So I would assume they would release the game around Christmas time, and it also wouldn't make any sense to do it in January. No one ever releases things in January, because December is just such a better time. I think we can assume it's going to come out in December, but we still just really don't know. Another interesting thing to point out is that Scott himself has been relatively quiet recently. Usually, in case you don't know, he comments on people's art and stuff on Reddit, but recently he's been pretty quiet. His last comment was 3 days ago, and before that it was weeks ago. And all he did was clarify how many kids he has. He hasn't said anything about the news, and maybe that's why. Maybe the whole reason he's being quite silent is because he's trying to keep everything a secret about this game. Or it could be something completely different. I have no idea. I'd say my bets would still be on November 12th, although that's cutting it quite close, or Christmas. And remember, the first time that we actually got a look at the mall this game is going to take place in was around Christmas time for a Christmas update of FNAF VR last year. It's crazy to think it's already been a year since then. So, would it make sense for the actual game to be released around Christmas time? I think so. Especially considering that teaser and how it was very snowy and clearly Christmas time when the mall was being built. Come to think of it, FNAF VR's marketing was also a bit silent. I mean, we only got a few teasers, and then we got some trailers almost right before the game actually was released. And it did get delayed by a few days, which Security Breach seems to be as well. Remember, the release date for Security Breach was going to be 2020, but at this point it's looking a bit sketchy as to whether we'll actually get that. There's still a few months left, so I don't think that it's completely out of the question that we'll get it this year, especially for Christmas time. But I could see them delaying it, and that would be a bit of a bummer. Ultimately, in the end, it's best if they take their time. I'd rather have a good game late than a bad game rushed. But I'm just getting a bit concerned at this point. In the end, I don't mean to be such a negative Nancy. I mean, no news is good news, right? And we have gotten news. With the merch releasing, actually in August, I believe, It's been a few months since that, which means the game must be close to releasing, right? I mean, they wouldn't take too much time to release the merch way before the game is. And the teaser trailer was amazing. While we didn't see much actual gameplay, we did see some official models from the game, and it looks like things are pretty polished. I think the game will eventually turn out to be the best in the series, and I think it could be coming soon. Again, my bets are on Christmas. I don't think we're going to get it for launch, but I think it's going to come pretty soon. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, you could subscribe. That would be pretty cool, actually, I think. And you could also like the video. That would be pretty cool, actually, I think. Anyway, thank you once again for watching. That's pretty cool, actually, I think. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.